Imagine waking up before dawn, not because you want to, but because the only place with light is the neighbor's porch where you can study. That was Maya's reality. In a small village where electricity was a luxury and textbooks were rarer than water, Maya's hunger for education was a fierce flame burning against the darkness. Every night, she would carry a single candle and a worn-out notebook to that neighbor's porch, balancing between hope and exhaustion. Her school was miles away, and the journey meant walking through muddy paths that swallowed her shoes every monsoon. Yet she refused to let distance and poverty define her limits. Her first obstacle was time. The day was swallowed by chores, fetching water, and helping her family survive. But Maya discovered a secret weapon: fragmented moments. She transformed waiting times into mini lessons, reciting math formulas aloud while carrying water jars, or visualizing history dates as she cooked. Instead of waiting for the perfect study environment, she created pockets of learning in chaos. When textbooks were scarce, she swapped pages with friends, forming a secret library of borrowed wisdom. Maya faced skepticism too. Her community whispered doubts. Education for a girl was a dream too big, a luxury too expensive. But she didn't fight with words. She fought with results. Every exam passed was a silent clap against doubt. To keep up, she taught herself through radio lessons at dawn, scribbled notes by candlelight, and formed study groups, turning isolation into a shared journey. She reached out to local NGOs, convincing them to lend her a solar lamp, a small beacon that extended her study hours beyond sunset. Then came the toughest test. An unexpected flood swept through her village, ruining her school and washing away many books. Most would have given up, but Maya saw this as a new challenge. She gathered her friends under a giant banyan tree, and together they turned it into an open-air classroom. Using chalk on stones and storytelling to remember lessons, Maya proved that learning is not confined to walls or books, but fueled by determination and creativity. Her relentless pursuit caught the attention of a distant scholarship program, but the application required a written essay and recommendations. How could she get those without access to a computer or mentors? Maya took a bold step. She wrote her essay by hand, walked miles to the nearest town to find a mentor, and shared her story with anyone who would listen. Her authenticity and grit shone through, earning her the scholarship. With that, her world expanded. She stepped into a well-lit classroom, surrounded by resources she had only dreamed of. Yet Maya never forgot the shadows she had learned in. She started tutoring younger children, using the same methods that saved her: study groups, storytelling, and turning everyday moments into lessons. Maya's journey teaches us that obstacles aren't roadblocks, but puzzles waiting for creative solutions. When time is scarce, find moments. When resources are limited, build community. When the environment is harsh, adapt and innovate. Her story isn't just about a student who succeeded against the odds. It's a blueprint for resilience, showing that the flame of determination can illuminate even the darkest paths. So when life feels overwhelming, remember Maya's candle on that neighbor's porch. Seek your light, no matter how small, and let it guide you forward. Start by identifying one small moment in your day to invest in your growth. Reach out to someone who can support your journey. Turn setbacks into stepping stones by asking, how can I learn from this? The power to transform your story lies in the choices you make every single day. But Maya's story doesn't end there. As she grew older and her education flourished, she realized that her journey was not just about personal success, but about lifting others around her. She began organizing community meetings to encourage parents to send their daughters to school, sharing her experiences and the importance of education. Slowly, hearts and minds began to change. More girls started attending classes, and the village began to see education not as a luxury, but as a necessity. Maya also partnered with local leaders to establish a small community library. Using donated books and her own collection of borrowed pages, the library became a sanctuary for eager minds. It was a place where children could escape the immediate hardships of their environment and dream bigger. Maya volunteered as a librarian and mentor, nurturing curiosity and resilience in the next generation. Her advocacy extended beyond her village. Maya used her scholarship opportunities to connect with organizations focused on rural education, becoming a voice for marginalized communities. She participated in conferences and workshops, sharing insights into overcoming educational barriers in resource-poor settings. Through her efforts, she inspired policy discussions about improving infrastructure, access to technology, and teacher training in remote areas. Despite her growing responsibilities, Maya never lost sight of the simple lessons that had carried her through. She continued to wake up early, study with dedication, and embrace the small moments of learning each day. Her humility and relentless spirit became a beacon not just for her village, but for all who heard her story. Her journey also highlighted the power of technology when accessible. After receiving her solar lamp, Maya became fascinated by how light extended her possibilities. Later, when her scholarship provided access to a computer and internet, she explored new worlds of knowledge. She learned coding, digital literacy, and connected with peers worldwide. Yet she remained rooted in her community, using technology to bridge gaps, not widen them. Maya's story is a testament to the intertwined nature of determination, community support, and innovation. It underscores that education is not a solitary path, but a collective effort, shaped by those who dare to believe in change. Her life exemplifies that even the faintest light, when nurtured, can grow into a blaze that transforms lives. In remembering Maya's candle on the neighbor's porch, we are called to reflect on our own challenges and resources. What small light can we kindle today? How can we turn our moments into milestones? Who in our circle needs encouragement to pursue their dreams? Every choice matters, every effort counts. Maya's legacy invites us to be architects of possibility, to design solutions where none seem apparent, and to embrace resilience as a lifelong companion. Let her journey inspire us to seek light in the darkest corners, to share that light generously, and to illuminate paths not just for ourselves, but for all who follow. As you close your eyes tonight, think of Maya. Her candles flicker against the night, her footsteps through muddy roads, her voice raised in study and song. Let that image remind you that within each of us lies a spark, waiting to be kindled. And when we choose to protect and nurture that spark, there is no darkness too deep, no obstacle too great, and no dream too distant. The light you seek and the change you wish to see begins with the courage to take the first step, no matter how small.